So what is Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2? Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 is a action RPG on the Game Boy Advance, starring Dragon Ball Z during the events of the Android Saga slash Cell Saga. So they'll even give you the special with Trunks, the Future Trunks special, and then they'll roll into the Android Saga, and then they'll roll into the Cell Saga after that. So you'll get like the whole, that slice of the story, mainly featuring Gohan. It's called Legacy Goku 2, but you're gonna be Gohan for the majority of that game. You're gonna get to Goku, and it ain't gonna happen too long. So that game, what you can expect from that game is a retelling of those events in Dragon Ball Z, except now you got your little bite-sized little character to fit in the Game Boy Advance. You even got the music from the Bruce Faulkner soundtrack, which a lot of people love that soundtrack. That's the soundtrack. That's the soundtrack you want. And that's the one you get. You get the Game Boy Advance version of that soundtrack. So you go ahead and play that game. They start off with a prelude. You get some stuff with the Future Trunks stuff. You get to see how Trunks got started on his way and everything. Then you'll flash forward into everything where everybody's going to go, they got to go prepare for the androids, because the androids, they kick off immediately in there. So, you do the events of that and everything. One of the funniest things that I've seen in this game is where the story starts to like deviate a little bit. They'll try to give you some extra stuff. They'll go ahead and have Gohan find Hercule like way early in the game, and then you'll go see Cooler. Cooler being like, "Hey, I got the Namekians. You got to find the Namekians, and you can find me, so you can fight Cooler in this game." So they'll do the story of Dragon Ball Z, at least for the Android slash Cell Saga, but then they'll put in Cooler for some reason. They just felt like they needed to do that. But he a side quest, so he optional. So you'll go ahead and play through Gohan's your first character you get. Then the next character you're going to get is Piccolo. Piccolo's pretty good and everything. Then you're going to get Vegeta. You get your boy Vegeta. You're going to get Trunks. And the last person you're going to get is like Goku. So you play in this game, you get to fly on the open map. Like, you get the open map, you get to go to places like West City, you get to go to the Lookout, the Wastelands, where something going down the Wastelands. You go do the events of the story and everything. You go ahead, take out Dr. Jerome like you would remember, 17, 18. I know y'all know the story. And, you work your way up to Cell. You also get Goku up in there, too. So what I noticed that was cool about this game was the transformation. So as far as the mechanics go, each character got like a melee attack. They can do a punch. They do their punch combo, and they got charge moves. So some of the characters you got to unlock the charge moves. Some people come with it, like Goku. He came with the charge move. So charge moves, you hold down the A button, your character be like this, and your character be like, yeah! And then your character do that charge move. That charge move give you a little bit more versatility. With Piccolo, I didn't like how Piccolo did his charge move. Piccolo was just spinning, man. That's how Piccolo do his charge move. But they made him different, and that's what's cool about this game. Like, each one of the charge moves will be a little bit different. They have stats too. Since it's an action RPG, they gave the character stats. They have a whole stat line grid, like physical attack. They got some, some endurance, hard to take them out and everything. And you get these capsules in the game, and you can increase these stats with these capsules. Like, they got HP and everything too. So you can customize characters. Now, if you look at the characters, they already kind of got like a built-in pathway of their stats. Like, when you get Future Trunks, I had noticed that Future Trunks had a lot of strength. So he was good in the physical attack department, so you could give him the capsules to support that more. Or you can work on his lacking of the other stuff. Gohan, the character that you're going to be against Cell, because y'all seen Dragon Ball Z, Gohan's the guy. So I just gave Gohan everything when I was playing this and everything. And yeah, this game was cool. You saw the locales from Dragon Ball Z. They embellished the story a little bit. They tried to do a little bit of, some little bit of extra stuff in there to give you the whole finding the Namekian side quest and get to Cooler. You go ahead and go get to Cooler. You go to New Planet Namek. You can find Cooler and everything. And yeah, this game is basically an action RPG retelling of the events of the Cell Saga and the Android Saga, and you'll move through it. They also got the Z transformations. So the Z transformation, like when they go Super Saiyan. But Piccolo, what I found out about Piccolo don't go Super Saiyan. He goes Super Namek. And when he goes Super Namek, did y'all know he was regenerating HP? I didn't know that as a kid, but I was replaying this game, and that Piccolo was regenerating HP. He became one of the best characters to me in that game. I thought that was cool. I just didn't like his charge spin attack move, but hey, it got some versatility. You can hit multiple enemies with a charge spin attack move. Goku, I thought Goku was the worst character for some reason, but he did show up late. So everybody else, you got to, work with them for a while and get their stuff ready. And Goku kind of just shows up. And then Goku goes away too, because if you've seen the Cell Saga, you know what happens with Goku. So Goku ain't there for long. But that's pretty much it. Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. We're gonna keep it quick. We're gonna keep it brief. It's an action RPG on the Game Boy Advance. Now, how can you play this game nowadays? Really, you ain't got no choice but to get it on the Game Boy Advance because for whatever reason, we never got the port to this. We've been wishing and praying for a port, but we never can. So the only options is break out a Game Boy Advance, maybe a Nintendo DS, get the cartridge, or there are other means to get the game. But so far, right now, it's locked on the Game Boy Advance. So that's what you gotta do if you want to play this. It's a good game, good time, good soundtrack. You get the original Bruce Faulkner soundtrack, which a lot of people love. And when we watch Dragon Ball Z Kai and stuff, we don't get that soundtrack and we miss that soundtrack. But yeah, it's a good way to play the game and everything. I'll see y'all next time for the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have anything to add, put it in the comments down below. Next time we're gonna work on another game series that we play. I gotta play these games first before we work on them and everything. But yeah, these are just my random thoughts about what is that game, what you can expect. You can expect the action RPG from Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. And you're gonna expect to have a good time too, because you're gonna be playing this game and it's gonna be nice. They got a little bit of side content in there, but not too much to really detract away from the story. And you got a good experience in here too. And you can play this game over again and you'll have a good time. But that's Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody, and see ya. Hey, if you enjoyed these videos, I got some extra ones for you. It's going to be cool out here. Go ahead and check out the playthrough of Legacy of Goku 2 if you want to see that on the channel. Or you can go ahead and check out a playlist with, it's going to be more videos in the future. So, you guys have a good one and take care and see y'all.